Hey, what's up, YouTube? How's it going? It's me, Demon Machine. It's time for part 15 of Let's Play Super Mario World, where we finally entered the Valley of Bowser. And, I like to call it the Valley of fucking moles and charging chucks, because there's a shit ton of those motherfuckers. But, there are the little mole guys earlier in the game, but now we got these giant-ass moles, and, they're fucking hip. Look at their fucking sunglasses. How fucking bitchin' are those? Like, man, if I had sunglasses that looked that cool, I'd be like the coolest looking dude fucking ever. Well, next to those guys, I guess. You can't kill those guys by stepping on their heads. But that's actually used as some mechanics later in the level, which is super fucking cool. You'll see what I mean. This is another level you kind of got to play a bit conservative, because there are narrow passageways with these moles, and then you can't really, like, dodge them if you're in the passageway, so you gotta be in the hey, come back here, Chuck. Come back here. Come back here, I don't have a cape. There we go. Yeah, he came through. And then they give you a cape right after that little part where you need him to come back here. And it turns out you can spin these guys, which I never knew before. So you can actually completely, like, fuck yourself for a part later in the level. Look at this charging Chuck, he's freaking out. I'm like, step on his head and then run. Yeah, the fucking charging chucks in this level are really aggressive. And that part there are some there are some things you can hit from underneath if you they're like invisible blocks, and then they appear, and then it's super cool. But it's much better just to sort of spin jump, fly over it, and then you don't have to bother going downwards. And then you could just hold the fucking thing out for that charging chuck, and then take another one with you. And I never actually found out prior to this what you get. Apparently you get a mushroom, so that's pretty neat that you get a mushroom from that shit. Yeah, man, it's so cool to be in the Valley of Bowser, to be almost done my second Let's Play, like a month into my channel's life. That's pretty cool. Like, I don't know, I've seen some people who have had channels up for like 6 months, they've got like 4 Let's Plays, and it's like, guys, what are you doing? You slow game players. You know, not that it's a problem, it's just, I don't know, I guess their release schedule is a little different from mine. I try to keep my content as you know, flowing as possible. This weekend there was a hitch because of what I said. Like, I just was not happy with the commentary, and I wasn't going to release some bullshit commentary that no one's going to enjoy, so I decided, you know what, let's fucking record when I'm in a good mood. And I'm in a good mood today, so fuck yeah. Nobody wants to hear me just fucking angry. You know, really fucking angry and truly just annoyed. There's a jump over to the left that you can do, I believe, and you get a cape, but I don't need it. And you don't really need it because this part of the level, if you get hit, it's a one-shot kill no matter what, because you're getting smashed against a fucking wall. So, I could have done that part slightly faster if I had continued running, I think. Actually, yeah, I could have. So that kind of sucks. I lost a bit of time there, but doesn't matter really. It's not a speed run, right? What was I talking about? Yeah, me just truly angry. It's not an entertaining thing to watch, so fuck that. Anyway, I didn't finish recording the game because since I was in a bad mood when I was recording, I was also playing crappily, so that probably contributed further to my bad mood. And I didn't quite finish the game, but I'm going to be finishing the game probably this week. Like, you'll see the final part come up this week, and then I'll be starting my run of Power Blade, which is an NES game that's fucking just awesome. I did a Let's Try on it if you guys want to check out. Earlier in the month I did a Let's Try where I played 2 levels of that game, and I had never played it before, and you guys got to see how fucking happy I was that I just randomly... I've got a list of like 700 NES games. I do my recording on emulator, if you guys didn't know, because it's just easier to arrange recordings and stuff if you're using an emulator and not a capture card. The capture card I have doesn't work on Windows 7, and I'm not gonna go and spend money on another one. Instead, I bought a $30 screen capture thing, and I get, like, perfect fidelity of exactly what my screen looks like, and I think the quality comes out just gorgeous, so I prefer using that. This is such a long level, this one here. Here you gotta run really fast. It's not hard. Fuck yeah. So anyway, I use an emulator. So I've got a list of like 700 NES games or whatever. And I happened to pick Power Blade just because it sounded cool. And then it turned out it was friggin' amazing, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna let's play this shit. And now I'm gonna let's play that shit. So it's a 7-part game. It's gonna be really short, but it's time to do the Ghost House. So until then, bye guys.